What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we are playing Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn. This is on PC, however they do recommend you use a controller for your best experience. It is going to be releasing on Game Pass as well.
No, for 10 bitter years since the dead broke through the door, I've promised you peace. Today, I'm making good on it. Sama hatched a plan to blow up the door, to cut the dead off forever. Hallen and I volunteered. We probably won't make it back, but I would rather take my chances than leave you in this broken world. You deserve more than a letter you'll never receive. But we both know you would never let me go. I lived a long life, but never a full one. Not until I found you. Promise me you'll live, Noor. I'm off to earn my rest. Baz.
Action! Run!
Aim! Fire!
No, she's not accepting anyone.
Just pretend I shoved you, all right? You sent Baz and Harlan to the door to the Great Below.
I don't have time for this, Vanek.
Requesting permission to...
Denied.
Baz can't fight at his age. Harlan can't cover for him and blow the door at the same time. I'm the best sapper you've got and you know it.
Return to your station, Vanek. Was that?
Can't have been them. Blast came from too low, wasn't nearly loud enough.
I see.
They're late, aren't they? Just give the order.
All right, then. All right. Follow the trenches to the old fort. Stop for nothing and no one, understood?
Yes, Field Marshal.
Run! Clear the way! No rest till dawn!
No rest till dawn!
So one interesting thing about this game is it actually was teased like a really long time ago, but now it's finally available to be played. And it's actually coming out pretty soon too. It's going to be PC, Game Pass, and I believe it's going to be on PlayStation. It might be an Xbox exclusive though, not entirely sure.
Panic! I thought you died!
Sorry to disappoint. Dapper!
So it looks like we're set in a little bit older time period here. We got a Flintlock pistol, hence the name. Alright, firearm, RT to shoot. Shooting a primary firearm consumes black powder charge. You only get 3 shots. Okay, so you gotta do your lock-on stuff. Now, one thing I will say during the tutorial stages... How are you guys alive?
Aim right!
During the tutorial stages, it's not going to let you progress unless you actually do what they tell you to do. So keep that in mind. I took a lot of damage from that explosion, but I feel like we should probably wait till we actually need to use our health. Alright, pistol disrupt. Nora's pistol is effective at disrupting enemy attacks, so basically as soon as he goes to attack us, you want to shoot him in the face. Once again, you do have to lock on. Buddy, would you like to give us an assisting hand, or are you going to be hiding this whole time? Because it looks like you could probably one-hit him.
Not so tough now, are you?
And And just like that, she'll be destroyed. Alright, so basically you kill stuff, you hold LT to get your reputation. Or not LT, left on the joystick. Left on the D-pad. Alright, that's a really cool ability. I like that. Now, I do know that it's telling us to get our health and everything, but I feel like we should probably wait till we get a little bit lower. Okay, so you can hit multiple enemies at once. That's good to know. See you later. Now, if you wait before you collect your XP, it looks like it does have a scale modifier, so that's one thing to keep in mind. But the problem is if you die, you're going to drop it because this is more of like a Souls-like-ish experience. Gameplay feels pretty smooth so far, though. Alright, block and parry. You can use your melee weapon to block and parry enemy attacks. Block. Okay, so click LB. And LB just before he actually strikes to do your parry attack, and then you want to attack while you're in the slowdown state. So like this, and slaughter him. You dare survive? Did that not count? Wait, hold on. That's just because we're blocking. There we go. Man, we were doing the parrying part perfect. We could have just skipped to the end of that tutorial. Alright, 44% bonus. We'll go and grab that. Now, once again, our health, it's a little bit low. See, now this is probably a good situation. Alright, so if you see red dot, just run out the way because it's going to go through your blocking abilities.
Come and get it!
I googra. And you fall on the ground. Our health's doing okay. Or just shoot him in the face.
What in the pits are you doing here?
Don't worry about it. See that, mister? We killed him.
Kick your ass for leaving me behind.
I can't let you through. You could get killed.
You could get killed. Did you even think about that?
No, please. This whole mission, it's just...
Just pull the damn gate up!
There is this here.
both of them.
Small favors.
I know you just saw us kill this big giant thing. It might have despawned already, but you definitely saw it. You were hiding.
Noah, go back. You're not ready for this.
So it seems like everybody's running around with a hatchet. That's interesting.
What have you done?
Getting us through.
Those gouges on the wall are glowing. Why are they glowing?
Souls below.
These bodies, they've been here for years. The dead must have gotten them while they were fleeing the city.
They look smashed. Toyed with. The dead don't do that.
Keep your eyes peeled, will you? Whatever did this is probably still around.
Maybe we should have saved our health for this part.
All set!
Everyone get clear!
Souls below.
Hey, Harlan! You still with me?
Yes! That thing is...
Snap out of it, Harlan!
No rest till dawn!
till
No
dawn!
rest till
No
dawn!
rest till Dawn! All right, you
I don't think your little
at me.
black powder weapons are gonna do much. Oh, that was a cheap shot.
Up! Gotta get up!
Oh, I was blocking. Alright, so 3 successful melee attacks is how you're able to charge up your pistol.
Don't!
Where in the pits am I? You wouldn't know, would you?
Follow me.
I'm sorry, what?
Hey! Hey! Hey, wait!
I dragged you out of the river. You were unconscious for a while.
After
Did you drag all these other people here too?
else with me.
You were alone. No matter. You'll have to do.
Do? What am I going to do, exactly?
Your kind meddled where you shouldn't. Destroyed the barrier that kept the gods contained.
What barrier? You mean that shimmering wall?
So it was you.
We couldn't... I didn't know.
The damage is done. Now you must mend it.
So we're just going to trust this guy? He just drags us out to the middle of a dungeonish area and he's like, yeah, how will it be?
The god you unleashed is called Uru. It is his army of the dead that has been laying waste to Dawn. The source of all your suffering.
And how is it that you know all of this?
Because I am a god too.
You! Tiny, talking... fox thing. You're a god.
There are lesser and greater gods. My name is Enki. You probably haven't heard of me. Consider me your chance at redemption.
Your kind ravaged my city. My world. Killed everyone I've ever loved. Every breath I take from here on will be spent exacting my revenge on the gods. What's to stop me starting with you?
Nothing.
Death to gods.
Alone, you stand no chance against a god. Let me help you.
If you're a god, you're one of them. Why would I do anything to help someone I've sworn to kill?
If it's vengeance you want, I'll give it to you. As long as Uru is free, your world is in mortal peril. Help me seal him away. Stem the tide of destruction. It's the least you can do.
You have a deal. Any hint of trickery and I'll be burying this axe into your skull.
I would expect nothing less.
Now how do we get out of here?
This way.
I feel like she skipped the most important question. Why does he want the other gods dead? Or trapped, whatever wording he wanted to use for it.
My name's Norm.
And the axe? That's not a woodcutter's tool.
I'm a sapper. I fight in trenches, tunnels. Lots of uses for an axe down there.
You're a capable warrior then.
I'm efficient.
Come here.
We don't really know anything about him except for his name. And apparently he does lightning.
You'll see. Good. Now try keeping up.
Keep up how?
Powder mobility. You can now perform special moves that enhance your dodging and aerial abilities. B, double tap B, or A and then B. Okay.
What was
Nice.
I infused it with an inkling of magic. It should help us get around.
So they don't really teach it to you in the tutorial part, but you can actually do A, and then a B.
A title he's rightfully earned.
And it seems like it goes much further.
The storybook they read to me when I was bad.
And now he's
Oh, it even changes their dodge too. Nice. Falling is dangerous. If you fall too far, you take damage off of fatal. Press A close to the ground and hopefully don't die. They didn't say that last part, but I feel like that would have been better. Nice. Pretty fluid movement so far, actually. So obviously this is going to be kind of similar to like a Dark Souls sort of title. I'm not sure the difficulty on it just quite yet. So the Withering are powerful magical abilities with unique to Enki. To use Withering, you need to build Enki's Withering gauge by defeating enemies. Alright, so Y and LB whenever it's ready. Oh, alright, that's pretty cool.
The dead shouldn't be here. Where is this place? How far are we from the trenches?
Things have changed while you were unconscious. You should best see them for yourself.
Well, how long were we unconscious for? He knows a lot of stuff that he's not actually answering us, and I feel like he's definitely going to be knowing a lot more than he wants to tell us for some reason. Priming enemies. When Enki helps you attack and defeat their enemy, prime engage, perform a critical attack. Press Y with Enki. Okay. Or use RB or RT to perform a critical attack against them whenever it's ready.
Are you alright?
It was all part of the plan. Alright, that was cool.
Marked them for death. Help speed up the process.
And why don't you just, you know, do your lightning deal and help speed it up even further? Some enemies wear armor. Alright, so armor, you can prime first to get rid of the armor. Critical attacks will kill an unarmored enemy. An armored enemy will have their armor destroyed instantly. Alright, so we need to curse this guy. There we go. So now he's cursed and then he'll die. Checkpoints are locations in the world that you can rest in. Okay, so approach the little totem, walk up to it. It'll spawn in the enemies though, however. So we have skills and inventory. So player menu here. Let's get like a brief overview of everything. Now this is just the demo, so we are sort of skipping through some stuff. You can use Enkis to suspend an unarmed enemy in the air by holding Y. Alright, that sounds good. You can perform a powerful charged up shot. I mean, that's probably useful for like a boss, for example. Oh, the dodge attack would be useful too, but we don't have enough.
Feeling
How
pretty.
much health do we have? We have 2 vials. We'll be fine. I mean, it's only one guy that would spawn here, though. Let's go to rest and see what it actually does. If there's like a cool animation or anything. That's my animation.
This is as good a
Or the one that I found to swap scenes.
Finally, we're out. Is that smoke? This is way past the premises. The Coalition would never.
The dead spilled out of the door when Uru was freed. The Coalition.
Hamlets are small communities that have been seized by hostile forces. Fight your way through the enemy forces to find the enemy leader. Defeat the enemy leader to restore safety to Hamlet and allow its inhabitants to return.
Time to put it right.
Alright, so we kill a few thousand. We'll be good. Does not appear that there's any stealth attacks at all in the game. I was kind of hoping we could have like jumped on his back. Did not work. Don't even think about using that crossbow. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Mark him for death. Health's still looking decent. You're just standing here? No, thank you. Oh, is this the captain? Fire. Back up. That hits pretty hard. Army of the Dead defeated.
That should be all of them. We should check the coffee shop, call everyone back.
Coffee shops at the heart of every hamlet is a coffee shop. After defeating the enemy later, the coffee shop will open, unlocking a new checkpoint. Okay, so you just run up and activate it.
Bless you, girl. The dead came over us like a wave. If it hadn't been for you...
Best not celebrate just yet. This whole mess is far from over.
I'll let the other hosts know. Keep an eye out for you. In the meantime, here. One good deed deserves another.
Healing flask. Okay, cool. So is that going to give us 3? Or is she just refilling them? Alright, so they do have different colors you can get. Now we have 1,300. Each of these is 500. It will keep you cozy in the warm, make you stew in the summer. You will hate every single moment you had it, but it'll take it off. So are we going to actually have to buy one of these jackets in order to survive like the different elements around the world, sort of like Red Dead?
No. Those below, it really is you. Over here.
Baz! Baz, your leg.
Blast took most of it. Infection got the rest. I knew you'd made it. I knew it.
Did anyone else make it? Did Harlan?
He fought to the end. Got that winged bastard good.
No.
I'm sorry, no. Pity me if I'd lost you.
We're wasting time. With the dead loose, we have no chance of reaching Uru.
Souls below. It's talking? What is that thing? I saw it fighting with you outside.
He's a god. He's gonna help me drag Uru back into the great below.
Is that so? Tell me, little god. Can you wipe the dead away with one stroke? Blow away the walls of dawn with a swish from your tail? If we're going up against an army, we'll need a proper fighting force. 3 Peaks is the only place that's still got one.
That's a month's ride from here, Baz.
2 weeks. If you cut through Satrap's wind and travel light. I know a couple of guides that can take us.
Lead the way, then.
Our worst fears came true. When the Coalition's lines broke, the dead spilled into the world. It took every treacherous back road I knew to dodge their hordes. To push them back, we'd need an army. The only place that still had one was 3 Peaks. A hard place, breeding harder people. Its knights are the oldest and greatest army in the world. Conquered most of it even. Now they rest on their laurels, rich off the fortune in black powder under the kneeling keep. 2 grueling weeks later, we were in sight of their capital, the city of Rit. Let's hope they'll help us save the world. Maybe then Nor will forgive herself.
So it sounds like a great idea and all, but it also sounds like these people aren't exactly the most friendly.
Barely had time to set up camp. At least get some food in you first.
The Coalition needs that army, Baz. The sooner we get them the help they need, the better.
Can you hold on until I've checked your axe and gun?
They're fine, Baz. I need to...
Just needs a bit of wood, iron, and sulfur. Won't even take a minute.
I mean, the fact that he's teaching us how to fix things is probably important. What on earth are you? Do we get to ride one of these things eventually? Obviously, he's what, you know, moves the caravan, but it'd be cool if we actually get to, like, ride around in it.
What's this, then?
You don't know what iron is? Alright, so we got the iron, the sulfur, and the wood that's all conveniently, you know, laid out for us. He did say it would only take a minute, though.
Right then. Let me take a look.
The sappers at your campsite can upgrade your weapon and armor. Upgrade improves your equipment, allowing you to face greater challenges. Upgrading requires a mix of reputation resources. Explore the world to find iron, sulfur, and wood that you need. Now, do we have enough to upgrade both? Yeah, 2 wood. Perfect. Alright, so the axe is now level 2, and the flintlock is now level 2. Looks like you need a lot of reputation, decent amount of wood and iron, and a lot of wood.
Ahead leads to the city. You can request an audience with the judges there. Meanwhile, I'll talk to some of my people in the keep. Grease the wheels if I have to.
You know people in the Kneeling Keep.
The perks of running with scumbags in my youth. Some of them got to very high places. I'll meet you at Pilgrim's Bend when I'm done, all right?
Don't take too long.
Slay Sibo?
Bored. Some Sebo should help.
Let's play.
Sibo is a popular game played throughout the world. Looking coffee shops, hamlet streets, and the world opponents to play. Alright, so this is basically just like a little card game. Interact with the wells in the world to find special coins. These coins have unique abilities you can use in your matches. Okay, so this is sort of like the Witcher's, like, minigame. Let's see here. Give coins to the... Your goal is to create a triangle rift with 3 coins before you run out of turns. You have 12 turns. Alright, so if we'll go here. Was that not a triangle? And it had all of his chips inside of it. Alright, so hold on. So if we use you down, block him in like this. We're not going to be able to use that chip though unless he moves it down here. So if we do you... But anyways, that's going to be it for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe, and let me know if you guys want to see more of this. It looks like the demo is going to be quite large, so we can probably get a couple of episodes out of it if you guys are enjoying it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.